Hi everyone, TeriGigi here. I'm at my mom and dad's house in Austin area, so I decided today, it's the 29th, I'm going to put together a Mishmash vlog of the month of June and just show you some things. I've been to Florida, Alabama, and Austin, and parts in between, so I thought I would just show you a couple things I did. So I'll introduce each little section and you'll see what happened this month. Okay, here's one of the things we did. Over the first part of June, my husband and I flew to Florida to visit Lexi in her new house. I wish I had videoed it. And Scott flew from Alabama and met me there. And we had a great, he was there about 3 days for his birthday, and I was there also for my birthday. And I was there like 8 days. Okay, another thing that I did on this in the month of June was I headed to Alabama. I spent 2 weeks-ish there, and the grandkids came. We did a couple fun things. Well, first I'm going to show you something that Scott and I attended in Alabama. It was crazy, y'all. I was downtown in the old historical part of the town we live in one day, and everything was closed because they closed not only on Sunday, but most of them are all closed on Monday. Now, this is just the old part, not the normal modern part of the town, which is, 5 minutes between. I saw a poster when I was down there walking and looking in the closed store windows, and it said Creekside Concert or something like that. And it said free, and it was for the summer months on Tuesdays. I don't know how often. And the next night, I forgot to tell Scott about it, but I wanted to try it. And it said, bring your camp chair and all this. Well, we didn't do that, but we ate dinner and we were about to go sit on the screen porch. And I said, oh my gosh, is it Tuesday? And he said, yes. And I said, Creekside Concert, let's go. And he goes, what are you even talking about? So here is what we saw.
What? Okay, y'all, we've come to the Creekside concert. They have every other Tuesday for the summer. There's people down here on the creek. They walk all the way down there to the mill. There's a lot of people here. We didn't expect this. A lot of dogs. There's a lot of people here, y'all. It's pretty cool.
Y'all, I can't describe to you how much fun that concert was and how relaxing. It was really almost bizarre. There were people there, I'm sure you could see on the video, all the way from 90 to 9 days old. There were old people, there were young people, there were babies in strollers, there were dogs on leashes. Everybody knew the drill but us, and they had their camp chairs, or they had blankets on the grass by the creek. Kids were waiting in the creek. I mean, you saw, it was like Mayberry. It really was. And the thing was, when I looked out where all the people were sitting, because we didn't bring chairs, so we sat on this concrete ledge thing by the water. But everybody was listening to the band. Like, it was so respectful. I can't even tell you how cool it was. There was no worries about anybody acting out or being gross, and I didn't see any beer, alcohol. There might have been, but I didn't see any. Everybody was so orderly. There was only one policeman walking around. I mean, It was amazing, and I cannot wait to permanently move to this town because it's so cool. Anyway, that was fun. Now, Luke and Layla came, and we walked them down to the river, and we shopped all downtown, went to the little candy store, the popsicle store, the ice cream store, the little gift shops. We just had a great time. Well, Luke looked down into this little fountain that we were standing by, and he pulls out this big thing. And I thought it was a light, like that comes on at night, and it scared me. I'm always afraid of people getting electrocuted. And I said, oh my God, put that down. So he put it down, and he just kind of looked at me, and I said, wait, what was that? He goes, it was a rock. I said, a rock? And he said, yeah, it was a big rock. And I said, oh, well, just leave it in the fountain. Then this man walked up behind us, and he, with his little kid, and he said, have y'all, oh, and earlier, like 5 minutes earlier, when we were walking down on the little brick sidewalk, we saw a rock on the sidewalk. And I said, what the heck? That's so weird. It was painted real cute. It said faith, hope, and love. And it was just adorable, just a rock about this big. And the man said, have y'all found any rocks yet? And I said, oh no. He said, are you looking for rocks? And we said, no. And all of a sudden I went, wait a minute, wait. I turned around. I said, what are you talking about? And he said that all these people are hiding rocks in the town, and you're supposed to find the rock, take your picture, put it on Facebook, and then re-hide the rock. And this is a big deal. I mean, but I think a lot of towns in America are doing it. Well, this was day one. Well, when the kids heard that, they went searching for rocks. And I'm just going to put a few of the pictures of them because they couldn't stop. It was hysterical. So here you go. Okay, there's a lot of pictures I did not post here of their rock collection, but I mean, it was great, but it took a long time because then they had to re-hide every one of them. They did tons of swimming at the pool at my apartment, and it was so fun, and we watched good old movies, and they actually painted some rocks. We also hung out at some other places and just had just a wonderful visit. And then a couple days later, I headed to Dripping Springs, where I'm at now, and my mom and I had set up an pottery class to throw pots and make pottery for the first time in our whole lives. And it was so hard, and it took so much concentration, but it was fun. It was really fun. So I'm going to stick a couple pictures and videos of that here.
Okay, Mom and I are fixing to take a pottery class at this place. We have no idea what we're doing, but here we go. I'll let you know how it turns out. Kind of a cute place.
It is cute.
We're like gonna throw a pot. We've been watching it on YouTube.
I like this.
This is cool. Yeah.
Yeah, really. I like the bowl too.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Okay, we're doing our pottery, so I thought I'd do a picture.
Oh my God.
It's such a mess, but let me show you our teeth. I don't even know where to look, but I'm gonna flip it around and show you the wheel.
All right, here's Teri trimming her pot on the wheel, making a bowl with some divots in it.
And then
Here's Charlene trimming her pot, making some divots in her bowl with some trimming tools. First time potters look like experts.
Okay, here's our pots and our bowls. We each made 3 things, and it was really fun. We had a great time.
and then we're going back in a couple days to glaze them. And so once they refire, I don't know if they refire after the glaze or what, but when they're finished products, I will show you in another day. So anyway, that pretty much takes care of June. And I'm going to be trying to video once a week, maybe on Fridays. That's kind of going to be what I try to do until I get moved instead of Tuesday, Friday. And so I'm going to try to keep up that schedule and just keep you posted on what we're doing, what I'm doing. Oh, and I'm so excited, y'all. Okay, you probably don't remember this, but back in January, I had told y'all that I was fixing to, I always want to correct myself. I'm just going to say it. I was fixing to, oh my gosh, my eyeshadow looks so pink. What the heck? My mom's bathroom doesn't have good lighting in the guest bathroom, so, oh, anyway. I gotta go tone this stuff down, sorry. Anyway, what was I saying? I literally just turned it off so I could think. What I was saying was back in January, I told y'all that I was fixing to glam up my home in Houston, the townhome. I was gonna do some real glamour touches. Well, that didn't happen because we found out we were moving. So now I'm moving to this apartment in Alabama, which has a lot of trees and a lot of flowers around it. And it's got just this, I don't know, it's just a totally different feel than my townhome. And even though I don't want to change all my decor, I feel like you need to kind of fit the area you're living in. Like you probably wouldn't put, if you lived up in the mountains of Tennessee, you probably wouldn't make the entire home beachy, you know? So now I'm stuck because I like glam, I like beachy decor, I love French, but now I kind of want to do not country. I'm not into country decor, but I've got to find some happy medium because I want to do some new touches in my house that makes the apartment fit the scene, kind of fit the area. I hope this is making sense. And I could just call it eclectic, but sometimes that just means a bunch of junk that doesn't go together, but it also can mean really cool. So I'm trying to go the really cool route. So if you have any ideas, I'm thinking of bringing in a lot of elements of nature because that's how I feel there with that screen porch, with the view of the water and everything, the lake and all the trees. And when I was there in June, y'all, okay, you know, I've shown you all the beautiful roses. Now over to the left of the apartment in the woods, my favorite tree growing up was a mimosa tree. And now when you sit on the screened-in porch, all those trees have bloomed. And when you look out, y'all, there's just patches of bright pink. It's unbelievable. I mean, I live in Mayberry. I really do. I live in the town of Mayberry, and I'm so excited. Anyway, if you have any ideas, I was thinking of a lot of nature, greenery, maybe some white, like farmhouse touches, maybe one like a white picture or something, but it's also got to go with my Paris stuff and my beachy stuff, and I don't know what that would be called besides schizophrenic decorating. So if you have any ideas of something I could look at, maybe cottage theme, I don't know. If you have any ideas, just let me know and we'll pull it together. I will show you it when I get there. I'm thinking I'll be there in August. So back to Houston for the month of July, and I'll be seeing you there. Bye.